Good morning, everybody. I just thought I would bring you along. I just got the dogs fed. We got to fix their door over there. I'm walking in here to see if we got any more of the critters in the traps, and the traps are gone. Okay, I have no idea where they went. We did have sticky traps down, guys, and the reason being, okay, there's a trap over there with one on it. Yeah, we did. I want to move you back and let you see what we got done. We got all the metal took off of that. We were graciously donated an awesome pallet that we can put in here for the wall build. Uh, we have been just battling mice. Now, I think we got rid of the rats. Now we're battling the babies. So we had put down sticky traps. Well, they worked, but they also caught a baby bird. So we had to rescue this little bird, and I will show you. I don't know if it's a him or her, but I will show you it in a few minutes. We got it off the sticky trap by using vegetable oil, and then uh, he did lose a few feathers. He can't fly. So we are going to try to nurse him back to health, and then once we do, we will get him set free. Hopefully, I pray that the Lord will let us be able to keep him alive so we can return him back to nature. It wasn't his fault that he got caught. So, we got him off the glue trap with vegetable oil, and then we gave him a warm soapy bath. We wrapped him up in a warm towel, and we've got him caged up on the back porch in a little box, since it's poor little, well, not a box, but a reusable cat litter bucket that was cleaned out really good. So hopefully he made it through the night. I'm not for sure. So I'm going to just see if I can find that other mouse trap, because both of them are gone. Actually, I think we had three. And I got one over there. And I have no idea where the other ones went to. I'll have to get my youngin' up and have him come and help me look for them. But yeah, hopefully we can get rid of these things so we can go ahead and start getting the chickens in, because that is my next thing. This week has been already hectic. We I don't know how to tell you guys this without it being. My husband had to go and have his lungs x-rayed. And with the type of work that he had been in all these years, heating and air, the coal mines, uh, painting cars, firefighting, uh, he started having a little bit of trouble breathing. Well, they suggested that, and he's a smoker, and they suggested that he go have x-rays of his lungs. So we are just, kindly trying to figure out what's going on with that. As you can see, I've got the plastic down for the garden spot to go ahead and get the grass killed out. That way it'll make it easier for tilling. I do have this space right here in between the chickens and the outside garden. I'm still going to have my greenhouse, or some people calls it a high tunnel. You know, it'll probably just be a greenhouse. I have to get some more cinder blocks to put water the water container up, get it finished cleaned out, and we are almost ready for chickens if I can just get rid of the mice. So that's what we're working on today. Is I'm going to have to try to find the other two mouse traps that disappeared. I have no idea where they went. And I will pick you up in a minute and show you the cute little creature. I hope and pray he made it through the night, of the poor little baby bird that got stuck in a glue trap. And as you all noticed, the glue traps did get jerked up because I am not going through that again. So I will pick you up when we see the baby bird. Hi guys, it's Jamie. I'm on my way to the Family Dollar to pick up some more mouse traps because me and my son went out there and got rid of the one that we caught, but we can't find the other trap. I'm down to 3 traps. No, I'm down to 2 traps. I had 6, and now I'm down to 2. So I don't know where the other 4 went. I have no clue. So I'm on my way to the store to get those, and I am trying not to hit my friend who's on the side of the road checking the mail. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. Um, there's some things that I do need to get uh, just to try to get prepared for when everything comes in. I need some net fencing. I found it on Amazon. I did put it in my Amazon wish list. My wish list is things that I wish I had right now, but it's there. That way, when I do get the funds, I can go in there and buy the things we need. I need to get me a little uh, cutter for trimming the limbs back and stuff like that. Uh, we do have a pole cutter. My husband did get a pole cutter to cut the Bradford pears. Um, that may work, but we were looking for a little handheld one. So the things that I find on Amazon that I think I need for my homestead, I did put it in, my Amazon wish list. And that way, when I get the funds and I can go to purchase it, I will, you know, get it out of the wish list. Um, but yeah, we got a lot going on. I'm just trying to stay positive and just pray for Cassie and pray for my husband, that all the results come back good. Cassie did get back from Texas. I don't know if I told you guys, it's been a while since I've been on here. Cassie did get back from Texas. The doctors are very optimistic. They're going to treat her at home because she lives in Virginia. We live in Virginia, and she's getting her treatment out of Texas. So, and I am so sorry about the sunlight, guys. Uh, hey, I got a question for you guys, and I don't know if it's just me or if I'm just noticing this, but have you noticed that the sun and the moon is in the sky at the same time? I don't know if it's this time of year that it does it, but I've never seen it before, and I'm sorry about the light, guys. I am just dumbfounded by seeing the sun and the moon in the sky at the same time. It just the sky just looks weird to me lately. But anyway, getting back, Cassie is, they're very optimistic. We've all been supporting, been praying. So continue to pray for Cassie and, pray for my husband. I would greatly appreciate it that his test results and his scans come back, his x-rays come back, nothing, nothing dangerous, Oh, my mind is going 1,000 places at one time trying to figure out. I got a lot got to get done. I got to take mail to the post office. I got to go get mouse traps. I got to stop by the grocery store. Then when I get home, I've got to see if we can't get that pallet moved down to the building to see if it fits. Yeah, it's just so much going on right now. So I will catch you all when I get back out of the places I need to run to. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, so I'm back from the store and I got some more rat traps. We bought 4 more, so we got 6 set out. They are twined with metal. So there's one there, there's one underneath, and like I said, they all tied together. So there's two underneath, and then one right there. We're trying so hard to get rid of these critters. They're driving me crazy. It's worse than having a cricket in the house, then have to deal with mice in the chicken coop. So that's what we done. The plan is after I know we're probably never going to catch all of them, but we're going to give it 2 more days, and then we're going to come in here and take that metal down there. We're going to clean the pipe out. We are going to leave this round tank here. It's going to be like a chicken heater. If it gets too cold in the winter, I can come in and throw in a couple of logs and warm it up a little bit to where the chickens are not cold. This part right through here is going to be wild. And then right here, when I come through this door that's right there, it will have a door made out of chicken wire. I mean, you'll have your 2x4s and stuff and chicken wire. And the reason why I want it like that is so it can get some air moved through the place and it's not completely walled up. So what I'm going to start doing, I did say that, I wasn't going to use that metal box for a brooder. I'm going to go ahead and do that for the simple fact is when I get the baby chickens, they'll be in that brooder box. It's metal and they'll have extra protection from the rats. So I will pick you all up in the next one and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, so here's the box I was talking about. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to block this end. I'm going to block it with chicken wire. I'm going to leave this top open, and this is where the heat lamp will go into. We're going to take this top off, and we are going to try to reuse this top and put it down here, this top here, down there to block it off. The top will have a cover over with chicken wire. That way I can lift it up and down to get into the box itself to feed them and give them water. So that's the plan with this. And my son is going to help me with it. And guys, he really does not want to be recorded. So I'll pick you up once we get it finished. Okay, guys. So duct tape. Best invention in the world. I took this off the top and I tried to screw it down. And as you can see, I don't have the right drill bit to get into it. So I said, you know what? I'll just duct tape it. And when my husband gets home, I'll say, hey, look, find me something to put that on. And if not, duct tape works for everything. So just remember, it don't have to be pretty as long as it's practical. Okay, guys, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I got the hose covered up with chicken wire, and I have giggled, and I've kept saying, it don't have to be pretty to be practical. So this is what we got. We got duct tape, chicken wire. I got to clean that side off, get that insulation out. But I'll put the heat lamp right here, shine it over, and then they'll have their water. Or I may have it hooked to the heat lamp to the back and have it hooked over. I'm not sure yet. But they have all this space right here. And like I said, I am going to build a cover to go over it. That way nothing can get inside with them. Yeah, it's not pretty, but it's practical. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I'm in the house. I'm just finished up for the day. And you'll probably hear the dishwasher in the back. We have been trying to get stuff done, get the chicken brooder box finished up, which you see it's crazy looking. But, as I keep telling myself, it don't have to be pretty as long as it's practical. So it's practical until, you know, we're trying to repurpose stuff that we have around the house and stuff. So I'm trying to get my little homestead ready to go. And I don't know if you all watch Ryan Hall or not, but he has a saying, don't be scared, be prepared. So after seeing so much devastation in North Carolina and seeing that, you'd never thought that a mountaintop would flood, it kind of pushed me into being trying to be more prepared, you know. So we have been stocking up on oats, rice, beans, and then hopefully um, soon we'll have the chicken house done and I'll get my chickens. I'm working so hard to try to get them. But as you've seen in the other videos, we have been fighting the mice and rats, and I don't know what else to do. I didn't want to throw out poison because, you know, I don't know which is more humane, having the snap or putting out poison. But last night we had a lot of noise under the house, especially under my bathtub. If anybody had seen my bathroom when I took the panel off and seen where the rats had got up in there and tore the insulation, you'd understand. We do live by two creeks. We have a creek going down the front of the house, and then we have one beside of the house, which the one on the side of the house usually floods because they meet together at the end of the yard, and if one gets backed up, then it pushes the water up. So that is the reason why we're moving the old chicken coop, and I'm going to turn it into a greenhouse and just grow vegetables and get my chickens. And who knows, maybe later on we may have a couple of little goats, but I am going to get me some turkeys. I think they're beautiful birds, and I just wanted to cup. My son always said, like I told you in the other video, my son Thomas, which is the deputy, he always said when he was little he wanted two turkeys and he was going to name them Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I figured, I'm going to get me two turkeys and I'm going to name them Thanksgiving and Christmas. That way I won't be too attached to them, which it's hard not to get attached to animals. I mean, when I had chickens before, I had one named Miss Molly. Miss Molly was the sweetest, most generous little hen. She loved laying eggs. This was my best egg layer. And, she passed. And I was like devastated. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. But then I realized she had a prolapse. I can't remember the name right offhand. And she couldn't pass the egg and she died. So I hated that really bad. But yeah, that's my plan. I've actually I don't know if I said this or not in my other video. It's been video after video and I'm connecting them all together. But I do have an Amazon wish list and there is stuff on there that I need for the homestead. You don't have to buy it, I mean seriously, you don't have to buy anything. But I've had people to ask how can we help? Um Go to my wish list and look. There's a lot of different stuff on there, and I usually just put stuff on there for later. Like when I do get extra money, I'll go on my wish list and I'll get it. Because it's there. I don't have to go searching for it. Or sometimes I have to, go ahead and replace it with something similar. So that is my plan. Um, there is some net fencing. And I don't know if I showed you guys, but there's a little area in between the chicken coop and the spot that I want to garden. What I'm doing is I'm just going to let that be grassy, let it grow, and cut it and stuff. And then the clippings there, I'm going to put my compost. And because we do have a push mower, which is easy, I can push mow it and get the grass clippings there. And I'm also going to get or try to get the net fencing. so I can connect it to the chicken coop and bring it out around the garden. That way I can open it up and let the chickens into the garden to peck and, kill the bugs. So I don't have to use pesticides, because I want to try to do it all natural, no fertilizers, or anything like that. Which natural fertilizer, which would be the straw that comes out of the chicken coop, compost, and stuff like that. So, and I also have, if you want to, you don't have to. A lot of people have asked, how can we help? It's my Amazon wish list. I do have PayPal, and I also have Cash App. So if you all find it in your heart that you want to donate to help get this started, that's fine. Thank you. You don't have to. Remember to keep everybody in North Carolina in your prayers, because they are still suffering. The news is not telling you all the whole truth about North Carolina and East Tennessee. It is just so devastating. So keep them in your prayers. Keep my friend Cassie in the prayers, and my husband. Just keep him in your prayers also, because he's going through something right now. And waiting for results of a test drives you crazy. So, guys, with that said, remember to always wear a smile, and I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks for hanging out.